Snow telling me to shut the up that many times is out of line. There is nothing further for us to say to each other. Do whatever the you want, Ange, but not with me. Dudes think you say things just to be dramatic. I have been so nice to you. No, you basically called me a slut.
Oh, Lord. Again.
Brittany told me earlier she thinks you called her a slut because you were one. Wait, what? Now you're saying you're calling her a slut? Fine, she said get your husband and go. Security, security! Please escort her and her husband out.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
I did not call you slutty. You called me slutty. This is Brittany's coat, not mine.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. This video has been long overdue. This week was very much a short week for me, so I had to go to Richmond for one of my sister's events, and fabulous. Loved it. But Salt Lake City, where I said like it's constantly hitting after hit, because how do you have an event that takes up the whole episode? The whole event was the whole episode. That's how you know it's going to be good. When I saw the bat mitzvah was at the beginning, I said, okay, ooh, it's going to be good. Let me get my popcorn. Y'all, like, come subscribe. Let's get it.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You want to play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
Okay, like I said, we opened up the episode with Meredith at her bat mitzvahs. So she's over here just prepping everything with her husband, and her kids. You know, they're over here going over their lines, going over, you know, Meredith is over here trying to sing the song. But then you start seeing the people roll in. I'm just like, damn, like this is like the party.
Hello. Yeah, say hi.
Okay, cool, whatever. So we see all that. So we see Heather come with her daughter. We see Whitney come, and you know, like I said, it's very casual. She was like, "Oh my God, you know, I'm drinking espresso martini. First time I've drunk espresso martini since the whole Palm Springs situation last year, where she was over here kikiing about Meredith and Angie. Which she said, you can leave. Right. Okay. So we see Lisa come in, and then, you know, we see Bronwyn, everybody showing up. The only person that is not there is Mary. And everybody's like, where's Mary? We see a little flashback. Angie's at Mary's house, and, you know, Mary's alluding to something going on. And Angie's like, what's going on? Mary's not saying. Well, on camera, she's not saying. So Angie's just like, you know, if whatever happens, I'm here for you. Woo. So Angie's like, you know what? Cool. Mary, we don't know where she's at. She'll come when she come. It is what it is, right? We see Bronwyn come in with Todd, and we see Brittany as well come in. You know, she got the horns for her hair, and we see Maylee, girl. Anyway, Brittany and Whitney over here, you know, they're basically talking. And Brittany's basically talking about, you know, the whole Angie thing. She's like, I'm still upset with Angie, you know? She said, the only person I haven't seen since the party was Mary. But, you know, Angie was so rude to me. She called me like a slut and said I was sleeping with 10 guys. That's like so rude and crazy. My whole thing with Brittany is a little thing that I agree with Bronwyn. You can't give us all this information and just talk about your business. And then when people bring it up, it's such a motherfucking problem now. Girl, you should shut the fuck up and stop telling people your business. I tell people at work all the time, why are you telling people your personal business, and when it gets around, then you're upset. Now you're upset because you spread your own business. Like, bitch, we're all nosy. So if you tell somebody their business and you didn't tell them not to say nothing, girl, it is fair game. I always tell people, if you tell me not to say something, I'm not saying anything. If you're my best friend, girl, you already know it's locked and key thrown away. But if it's casual conversation, girl, I'm sorry, it might slip up. You know, we see the ceremony starts, and, you know, Meredith is basically, you know, going through her bat mitzvah. She's doing the ceremonial. She's reading from the Torah. She's over here, you know, singing the songs and everything. So shout out to Meredith for really, you know, embracing her culture and her religion.
Differences: Jewish, Mormon, Christian, Muslim, gay, straight. In doing so, the world will truly become a better place.
So I'm really happy about that as well. Also, we see Meredith's mother for the first time. I think this is the first time, but for the first time. Her sister was there, her kids. So shout out to that. In the corner of my eye, it's like you're at church, right? The corner of my eye, we see Mary.
Anybody in there?
And we're gonna put it on the table. And
But you see Mary, and Mary's just like, oh my God, how can I get in, girl? Oh my God, I can't see what's going on. Who's in there? Oh my God, it's people. Okay, cool. She's literally right behind the lady. And my whole thing was, nobody went outside to help her. Not even the producers. They were just like, I'm like, okay. So Mary comes in and she sits down. Meredith was getting emotional while talking because obviously this is an emotional time. This is her coming of age at this point, and you know, really just becoming, like, you know, as they say, a woman. So shout out to Meredith. I mean, you know, never too late. Everybody dispersed, and they are basically celebrating, eating, being merry. So Mary and Meredith sit and talk, and Mary told Meredith, like, you know what, this is your day. I'm so proud of you. You know, one thing about religion is so important to me. So I just want to say, you know, I apologize for you to feel that you don't feel comfortable being in my house. Meredith apologizes as well. She's like, you know, I apologize for, you know, walking out your house. I didn't know that was such a, you know, taboo thing for you.
I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings by leaving. Okay. And I'm sorry I hurt your feelings to make you feel like you wasn't welcome.
In a sensitive sensitive spot. So, you know, I apologize for doing that. So they apologize, they hug, you know, Mary shares some salutations of Meredith. So, I mean, shout out to that. But they moved past it as we know they would, so.
I think this is where the bullshit started.
Bronwyn and Angie, I don't know what the fuck, because Bronwyn came in, she was like, I mean, I get that, you know, Angie's upset about woo, cool, but she said today will be the last day you gonna tell me to shut the fuck up.
But you and I both know telling me to shut the fuck up that many times is out of line, and until I get an apology from you, there is nothing further for us to say to each other.
She was like, you told me to shut the fuck up how many times? Yeah, I want an apology. So they come face to face, and, you know, they're like, hey girl. So Braun was just like, you know, before we even have this conversation, if you're not coming to me with an apology, I really don't think we should even have a combo. So Angie was like, I mean, you want an apology, I want one too. So it's already starting off as, I want this and I want this. Somebody's trying to give and somebody's trying to take, literally. So Angie's over here just like, she's just telling her, like, you know, I just felt like you were over here meddling in the situation that you really had nothing to do with, and you were over here just inserting yourself. So I think the thing I didn't like that Bronwyn did was she asked Angie for an apology, and Angie was like, you know what, I apologize for basically telling you to shut the fuck up. And she was like,
look, if you're not gonna be serious about it, I'm just gonna get up and go.
So does it make you feel good if I said, I am sorry I told you to shut the fuck up? Apology. I'm not gonna do it. Bronwyn, don't walk away.
And I'm just like, at some point, in that moment, I think Angie was being serious. I don't think Angie was looking for a fight, and I think it just developed more and snowballed more because I think Angie said something about cheap, and then Bronwyn got upset. She was like, oh, so you're calling me cheap? Just like, she didn't say you, she was just saying unjust. It was rhetorical. And then it went on, like, you say some nasty things, Angie. Then Angie tells her, like, girl, you telling people to ride the D, you telling people about puss, you telling people about cunt, like all these different things. Is just like a back and forth, and it's not really going nowhere. So Todd comes over, and he's just like, okay, you know, like, do y'all want some wine? Let's walk this way. He's trying to, you know, and she's like, no, because at the end of the day, like, you are nasty with your words and da-da-da. Angie basically tells her, like, girl, hi, Todd. Yeah, go ahead and escort your wife. You're the nice one. Take her away. Thank you.
You're much
I think it's time for another drink.
Calm,
Time to take a break. Would you like another glass of wine?
You don't need to bring somebody who calls me a liar.
I know, baby.
And it's just like, it really didn't have to be like that. And for this to be a religious ceremony, girl, time and place. Oh, when they get to the bar, Brahman's over here just like, Todd's just like, look, you know, I don't think this was the time and place, you know. She's like, no, you trying to defend her, you're trying to be nice, cool. And he turns around, he's like, that's not what I'm trying to do.
You're being very nice. I appreciate you being respectful of other women.
I was
all they
trying
hear
to
is
be
you are
respectful,
speaking for them.
and that is not what I was trying to do.
And I think that maybe they had a conversation about him supporting her and or showing up for her, because he has not done that in the past. So now I feel like he was trying to support her and try to diffuse the situation, but I feel like Bronwyn is so upset and so riled up that she doesn't see that he's supporting her and trying to have her back. Yes, has he been an asshole beforehand? In my opinion, hell yeah. but I feel like he's trying to support her and be there for her in that moment. So and then I saw online people just like, oh, Brahma is a weirdo. She's crazy because she was over here just arguing and just so sad with her husband that she switched it up for the bartender like
Do. Finally.
Trying to espresso martini. Thank you.
I don't think that's what it was. I feel like when you're working in service, regardless of the fact, if I'm a service worker, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on 9 times out of 10. So when we're talking, give me what you need and then I will serve you, right? So what it was she was having a conversation with her husband. I'm the bartender. It's none of my business. Whatever's going on, I used to bartend, but whatever's going on in front of that bar is none of my business. So I'm just doing my thing. So when she come over and ask me, hey, can I get da-da-da? Cool. Serve your drink. Thank you. Have a good day. Like, it's like she said, look, you don't get paid enough to be my therapist. Cool. Like, I don't think it was that deep that people are trying to make it online. But what I do think with ramen, we're going to get to, because, girl, the fuck? So, Whitney and Heather, they have a little combo. And Heather tells Whitney, like, look, girl, at the end of the day, I know you said what you said. Like, you ain't got to tell me that you didn't. I know you said it. But you've said this to me before. It's over and it's done. If I have an issue with you, though, I will say it to your face, though. And you know that. I'm like, do we? But do what you know. In the midst of having a little combo, because Whitney was like, I didn't say that. I did not have that. You did. You did. Lisa comes over. And Lisa's just like,
What happened? What happened, Heather?
And Angie's like,
Lisa, stop interjecting when I'm talking.
Lisa's like,
You always interject when I talk. Always interject when I talk. But I don't think it's fair that you could just sit over here and spin it and lie on everybody.
like I said, it doesn't get resolved and they move on from it. It wasn't that deep. But we see Bronwyn, Brittany, and Maylee over here taking pictures. Angie walks over. Brittany tries to confront Angie about the whole situation, about calling her, oh, you said I was over here you said I was over here fucking 10 guys and basically doing this and doing that.
I see you. No, you basically called me a slut.
Angie was like, I didn't say that. I said 3. You said 3. Like, I don't see where the confusion's coming in. She was like, well, that's so rude. Like, I'm such a good girl. I'm such a good girl.
Mind you, Brittany is a grown-ass woman. I don't know why I get the ick from grown people calling themselves good girls or guys calling them girlfriends. You're such a good girl. Ugh. Girl, you're grown.
19 doing 3 guys. I said you're doing 3 guys. You boyfriend said I was effing like 10 guys. I said I never said that.
Like, I mean, look at you. Like, girl, you have 90s porn hair. You have 90s porn lips. You have 90s porn outfit. Like, look at you. And I guess that sent Brittany to the moon because she was just like,
Did you just say that to me? Really?
She walks off. She's like,
I'm not Twitter today.
But before she walked out, Bronwyn, I guess within that drink that she had, I don't know what it was, but Bronwyn was like, you know what, Angie, to be a little messy, she said outside that the reason why you're over here pressing about me fucking 10 guys is because you used to do it back in the day. You're fucking 10 guys. Brittany was like, what? Are you serious? Did you really just throw me under the bus like that?
I'll be messy on your behalf. Brittany told me earlier she thinks you called her a slut because you were one. Wait, what?
Bro, we gotta talk.
Brahma, we gotta talk because you just did a whole walk off with your husband, got mad, got your heart rate elevated, over here perspirating underneath your armpits and on your forehead, you know, all that crying. But now you want to over here assist Angie with Brittany. I don't get it. And then her whole thing was, well, at the end of the day, I gave her a quick. She wanted a minute to be my friend, and I gave her 5. So at the end of the day, I don't owe her shit.
I'm tired of Brittany's little shtick of running her mouth and then being like, poor me, I'm such a victim. Someone called me a slut.
You don't, but you don't owe Angie shit either. So after Bronwyn threw the assist at, you know, Angie to over here clock Brittany basically storms off, does this whole dramatic thing. She's crying. And then she basically gets the attention of Brooks and Chloe, Meredith's kids. So she's like, oh my God, they just like slut shaming me. It's not okay. So Brooks and Chloe are just like,
Mom, you need to talk to Brittany. She's crying over there. Okay, Mom. Thanks.
So Meredith was like, I will talk to her. Now,
Having an okay time? Yeah, I'm doing great. She's like crying. Oh, she just came back. Hi.
so Meredith just trot over, and you know, you see, I think in this moment, Brittany at least lapped the room at least 4 times, and Mary's just sitting here just like, what's going on? So she finally gets to Meredith, and Brittany's just like,
No, you know, I'm okay. She just like called me a fucking slut. Just say I've just had like porn in 90s hair. Like, I don't know what that.
girl, you know what that means? It means that you over here had a real frizzle, real like Pam Anderson, like, and you know, it was funny. She said, you over here got that fucking bump it. And then Mayley was like, really, Angie? She said, yeah, bitch, you too. Angie was over here just going ham, but Meredith did her big one.
You're calling her? Fine. She said I'm your husband and go. Don't let her hurt your feelings. But you know what? You do need kids. Okay, Meredith, no.
Angie came over while Brittany was talking to Meredith, and Angie was like, look, I didn't say anything about your 90s hair. Like, I didn't call you a slut. Mind you, everybody told Angie to go apologize. Angie was like, you know, cool. Meredith said, you know what? You always want to slut shame. She's like, you always want to slut shame people? You can leave. Goodbye. Escort her out. She gotta go. And she's like, oh, really? You should escort me out? Yeah, bitch. Unfortunately, they escort you out, girl. Bye. So she gets escorted out. Her husband came. And I thought this part is the producers, because how the fuck did y'all get this messed up? I know y'all got coat check. Why did one of the security bring Angie Brittany's jacket? Oh, bitch, she said, it's not my jacket, this is hers. Whoa.
Hey, security! Please escort her and her husband out. This is not mine. This is Brittany's coat, not mine.
Brittany. Okay. Angie's over here living. She's throwing napkins. She's over here just saying F you. You know, she's like, she's a bitch. You know, Angie talk with her hands. She do all of this. Like, that's how Angie talk. She's over here up the street. But Lisa's basically like, girl, you know, I'm here for you. I love you. I love you. You know that I love you. You know that I love you. I feel like Lisa's that person that's just like, she's a word affirmation person, but also with Lisa is that she wants to affirm that her and Angie are good. Like, I did enough for you, right? You know, I love you. We're good. Okay. But she goes to Meredith like, hey, Meredith, like, girl, we all hate each other, but we're going to Puerto Vallarta. And then we see like they rewind it. And Lisa sent invites out. She's like, you know, these bitches know how to throw a trip. I do. So they're all going to Puerto Vallarta. And, you know, she's like, I hate Whitney. Meredith hate Angie. Angie hate Meredith. Angie hate Brittany. Brittany hate Angie. Brittany hate Bronwyn. Bronwyn hate everybody. This one's that. Mary's ain't going. Mary, like, she was just going down the list. I'm just like, girl, it's about to be crazy. But I'm here for it. Because I heard a lot went on this trip. Salt Lake, I'm sorry, it's definitely the best this year, hands down, period. No episode has been a snooze. Even the supporting cast have been delivering what we need. Brittany irritates my fucking nerves because I just feel like 1, she wants to be the center of attention, 2, she's a pick-me, and 3, girl, your love life is crazy. Worry about them kids. But the girl's entertaining. She made it to the reunion, so I mean, girl, bring her back next year, child. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got